Anxiety reduces dramatically. Many men live with chronic anxiety and have no idea where it comes from. Frequent ejaculation causes repeated neurochemical instability, destabilizing the nervous system over time. That constant low-level anxiety, self-conscious second-guessing, shrinking feeling in social situations. Much of it is directly connected to this neurochemical chaos. Retention creates stability. The nervous system calms. Creativity explodes. This is not metaphor. Sexual energy and creative energy are biologically the same force. When you stop releasing it sexually, it has to go somewhere. It goes upward into your work, art, ideas, output. Artists and entrepreneurs on retention consistently report their best work during long streaks. Physical energy transforms. Your mitochondria are directly affected by your hormonal and nutritional status. When zinc, testosterone, and dopamine are optimized, cellular energy production improves. You feel a physical buzz. Your appearance changes. Retained semen means retained zinc, proteins, antioxidants, affecting skin quality. Men on long retention streaks consistently report clearer skin, reduced acne, and a healthier complexion. The eyes become noticeably brighter and more alive. The community calls them retention eyes. Even skeptics acknowledge it. Now, I need to prepare you for something. Most men are not ready for this part. It's responsible for more failures, relapses, and abandoned journeys than anything else. It happens between day 10 and 30. If you don't know it's coming, it will destroy you. It is called the flatline. The flatline arrives without warning. The energy you felt in week 1 suddenly vanishes. What replaces it is not neutral. It is gray. It is flat. Your libido disappears completely. Your motivation evaporates. You feel emotionally numb. A vague depression settles over everything. You look in the mirror and feel absolutely nothing. You begin to wonder if any of this was even real. And then the thought arrives. Quietly at first, then louder. Maybe one relapse won't hurt. Maybe this isn't working. Maybe I was wrong about all of this. That thought is the most dangerous lie. The flat line is not evidence that retention is failing. It is the most powerful evidence that it is working. Here is what is actually happening inside your brain during the flat line. Your brain has been receiving regular dopamine floods. It adapted to them. It built tolerance. Your baseline sensitivity dropped. Now the floods have stopped. Your brain is rebuilding from scratch, restoring dopamine receptor sensitivity, relearning how to find real life rewarding. This process feels like withdrawal because it essentially is. Your brain is healing. Healing hurts, but the flat line ends. I promise you, it always ends. What is waiting on the other side is something I cannot fully describe. A level of clarity, energy, presence, and self-possession you have never experienced before. The men who push through the flatline are transformed. Those who relapse never find out what was waiting. Everything depends on which kind of man you choose to be in those brutal weeks. Now let me tell you about wet dreams, because they will happen, and you need to understand them correctly. You may be on day 20 of a strong streak. You wake one morning and it happened involuntarily in your sleep. No choice, no action. Just your body, doing what bodies do. You feel confused and defeated. Do not be defeated. Wet dreams are your body's natural overflow mechanism. This is biology, not failure. It says nothing about your willpower or commitment. A wet dream does not erase what you have built. The neurological healing, dopamine recovery, hormonal optimization, none of it is lost. Your streak continues. However, their frequency can be reduced. Avoid stimulating content during the day. Meditate before sleep to settle the nervous system. Sleep on your back or side, not your stomach. Take a cold shower before bed to calm arousal, and transmute the energy actively during the day. Now I want to tell you the most important thing in this entire letter, more important than history or science. This separates men who merely don't ejaculate from men who use this practice to completely transform their lives. It is called sexual transmutation, and it is the real secret. Sexual energy is not just energy. It is the most powerful creative force a human being possesses. When you retain it, it builds. It pressurizes. If you don't direct it, it will make you restless, irritable. The retained energy must go somewhere. Your job is to decide where. Napoleon Hill wrote about this in Think and Grow Rich. The most successful men mastered redirection of sexual energy. Taoist masters built entire systems to move this energy upward into higher expression. Physical transmutation. When the urge hits, go to the gym immediately. Run. Do calisthenics. Take a cold shower. Physical exercise is the most direct way to convert sexual energy into physical power. Men on retention who train consistently report extraordinary gains in the gym. Point it at iron and watch what happens. Creative transmutation. Sit down and create something. Write, make music, build a business plan, design, film, code. The pressure of retained sexual energy, when pointed at a creative project, produces quality and intensity of output. Some of the best work you will ever produce will be born during long streaks. I am telling you this from experience. Intellectual transmutation. Study hard things. Read difficult books. Learn a new skill. Solve real problems. Your brain on retention is operating at a fundamentally higher level. It is hungry. It is sharp. Feed it demanding material. The mind you have been waiting to have has been inside you this whole time, waiting for the fuel. Spiritual transmutation. Meditate. Practice breath work. Ancient traditions taught highest states of consciousness. They connect you to something in yourself that is very hard to describe, but unmistakably real when you feel it. Now let me be precise about how long. 7 days is the entry point. Measurable testosterone changes. Noticeable energy improvement. Beginning of dopamine receptor recovery. Every man should prove he can do 7 days. 30 days is the first real milestone. Through the flat line, into clarity. Brain fog largely gone. Confidence noticeably shifted. People around you responding to you differently. This is the minimum to form a real opinion. 90 days is the gold standard. Approximate time required for significant neurological rewiring of the dopamine system. By day 90, you are not the same person who started. Not on the surface, at the structural level. Your relationship with yourself, with your energy, ambitions, and other people, all of it has fundamentally shifted. 90 days is the target I am setting for you. Not a suggestion, a target. Now, let me tell you about the mistakes, the ones I made, the ones I watched other good men make. The first and most devastating mistake is having no direction. Retaining without purpose is like building pressure with no engine. The energy builds, finds no outlet, overwhelms you, and forces relapse. Know what you are building before you begin. Never consume triggering content during a streak. Social media scrolling. Movies with sexual scenes. Following certain accounts online. All of this activates the same neural pathways as pornography, building tension. During your streak, be ruthless about what you allow into your mind. Your eyes are doors. Your ears are doors. Guard them. Never edge. Edging is not a compromise. It is one of the most destructive behaviors on this path. It floods your brain with dopamine spikes repeatedly, without the neurological reset of full release. It overstimulates your system. It almost always ends in relapse and sets your recovery back significantly. Never. Have a plan for urges before they arrive. Urges do not arrive gently. They arrive suddenly, at full intensity. Most men have no plan and relapse in the confusion of the moment. Write down your protocol. Decide now. Write it down now. And finally, if you relapse, do not quit. A relapse is data. It tells you your exact weak point. The men who succeed are rarely the ones who never relapsed. They are the ones who relapsed, studied what happened, adjusted their approach, and returned to the path within 24 hours. One relapse does not erase your progress. Get back up every time. I have given you everything in this letter: the ancient wisdom, the biology of what you lose, the neuroscience of what you gain, the testosterone truth, the flat line and how to survive it, wet dreams and how to understand them, sexual transmutation and how to channel this force into something extraordinary, the timelines, the mistakes, the path, everything your generation was never taught and desperately needed to hear. But I want to close with something no study can measure and no ancient text can fully capture. I wrote it because I love you, because I spent years of my own life not understanding what I was doing to myself, and I watched it quietly cost me my clarity, my drive, my presence, my ability to be fully alive for the people and the work that mattered most. The world you are growing up in will throw more stimulation, temptation, instant gratification than any generation. It is designed to capture your attention, drain your energy, and leave you comfortable, distracted, and empty. Most men will live and die never realizing what was taken from them. They will call it normal. It does not have to be yours. You have a choice. You have a power. And now you have the knowledge. The energy inside you is not an accident. It is the force of creation itself, living inside your body, waiting to be directed towards something worthy of the man I know you are becoming. Use it well. With every single thing I am, your father,